we had a little technical issue.
Again, this is the second time this has
app,
happened to us.
The app just crashed. Yeah.
It's been happening. We submitted a little like work order thingy, whatever you call it, to YouTube. So whatever's happening, hopefully it'll get fixed within the next, I don't know, week or so. I'm sure the holidays and, staffing shortages are not going to make this happen very quickly. So regardless, we are here. This is our very cozy What's Happening Wednesday. We were talking about it in our last one for like 10 seconds before it shut down.
It's raining.
It's really like cold and rainy everywhere, so we put our pajamas on. We're big fans of pajamas, by the way.
Well, during the day they're called edit pants.
Edit pants.
Not to be mistaken with pajamas. Now, it so happens that at a certain hour they become pajama pants and edit pants.
Oh, okay.
As the night falls, categorically speaking, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to change. I have a few pair, but you alternate here and there. So
yeah, so we love them, especially in the winter time. It's just something, I don't know. I love, like, today I got home. I've been up since a very early hour. Getting stuff done. Yeah, he slept into it. Well, you woke up and fell back asleep a little bit. So,
I did.
We had such a long day yesterday. But then today I had a really busy morning. And so I came home and, like, I took off all, like, what little makeup I put on. I took it all off.
Yeah.
Got into my PJs, cleaned around the house, did, my emails, phone calls, all that stuff. It was wild. So now I feel good. By the way, we have your comments right here, so if you see us glancing down, we're not trying to ignore you. The phone's just so far away to stream on.
Yeah.
But hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. I'm sorry that it's a little bit later. Sometimes that just happens. We had a goal for about 7, but
later but greater.
Later but greater. It just couldn't happen. Traffic and whatnot, and other things going on. So
just somebody said blame it on the rain. So yeah, I blame it on the rain.
Yeah.
You ever hear that song? Blame it on the rain.
Yeah, we should blame everything on the rain right now.
Well, you
right?
can. You absolutely can. It's there.
Yeah. I wonder. So
in California, that is.
Out of curiosity, what is the weather like with our I'm gonna say like our Disney sister state, Orlando? How is everything over there? Because
I don't know.
It is really rainy here. I'm hearing most parts of the country are very cold and rainy. So I'm just curious, what's it like over in Florida right now? It's probably not even rainy and nice and kind of warm, I'd almost imagine.
I can tell you right now, I've got it on my speed dial on my weather.
Let's let them tell us that live there.
Okay.
Oh, Victor, one of our moderators
Victor's here.
is
What's up, Victor?
Fireman Victor, here to save the day. Balmy here. I need that because when that other one finally uploads, I am going to delete it.
Yeah, it's weird when you have a failed stream like that. It stays going within the system, but it's completely frozen, and we have no way of connecting. We can type in there, obviously, which I did if you guys were in there, and say, hey, exit out of this and go to the next one. But it's really weird how we can have 2 simultaneous things going, technically. Anyways.
Let's see, I'm trying to see.
Light snow in New Mexico. Okay. 23 in Denver. Hot and rainy in Mississippi. MISSI, SSI, PPI.
See if I can get to the
snowy San Bernardino Mountains. Yeah, you guys got it, right? You're still getting it, I think. I heard between like 1 to 2 feet below 7,000 and 2 to 4 feet above that. Like, it's a good storm.
It's crazy.
Saskatchewan is minus 44 Celsius. Whoa.
Where's Saskatchewan?
Canada.
Canada? You guys are really dealing with it. That's cold. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Robert's Life sends 2 and says, will you guys be at the parks for New Year's Eve?
We have plans on it. As
we
of right
plan
now,
on it
we
right
have
now,
plans.
yes. And Kimberly Sasso Andrews sends 5 and says, what are you doing on New Year's Eve? So yeah, I think we're going to the park. We have reservation. That's the plan.
Things could always change if you
never know.
Rain or something happens. It could happen. But
snow in Salt Lake City.
Now,
oh wow.
Wow.
So if you don't know, Katie, Salt Lake City and or Utah has the greatest snow on Earth because some say it's the salt content in the air because of the Great Salt Lake that the powder is lighter. The powder snow, if you're a skier or snowboarder and you understand types of snow, it's the lightest powder that there is. Next to maybe like, you know, Steamboat Springs, I heard gets some pretty light powder, but
Oh.
it's known for having. It says it on the license plate, greatest snow on earth. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Very cool. I believe it. Okay.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Rainy, isolated tornadoes, dangerous wind in North Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Safe out
80,
there.
80 here today. It's insane. Is that in Florida, Dorina? I'm wondering. Snowy in Central Valley, California mountains. Shaver Lake. Oh, been to Shaver Lake years ago.
Let's see.
52 degrees in San Pedro.
All right. Snow in great snow here in Utah.
50s in Fresno. Oh, Mystic Robert. I'm going to the Rose Day Parade for the first time this year. So excited. That is, it's quite a day. You got to get up really early. I hope you're ready to get up early. But it is really cool to go down there and see that. The pageantry, Katie. It's all about the pageantry of the event. But it is. And there'll be snow in the mountains in the background, which you don't get that every year for the Rose Parade. But this year,
Oh, you're right.
you're
yeah.
going to see snow-capped San Gabriel Mountains. So that'll be nice.
Okay, Jeremy sends 5. Thank you. Hey, Katie and Spencer, not raining in Solano County, but you should see the snow in the Sierra Nevada.
We've been
Now,
watching.
did it snow in Vegas yet? Does anybody know?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was
It was
rumored
supposed.
that it,
They were supposed to have temperatures that were going to give them a little snow. I
like,
haven't.
it could be a possibility.
I haven't seen it, and I occasionally I've been known to watch some Vegas vlogs, and I thought I would have seen it on a Vegas vlog, but I have not seen that yet. So.
Oh. Tanya sends $10 and says, we are having a Stella Artois in
Oh.
your honor, Spencer.
Cheers to the Stella. I'm just having a little margarita.
The old nightcap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we, what was I going to talk about besides the weather?
Oh,
Well,
no snow.
listen-
Tanya says no snow in Vegas yet.
No snow, just rain. Just rain.
It's very rare that it does that, but when it does, it's really cool.
Yes.
You know, it's very different.
Are you guys going to Vegas anytime soon? I'm going to try to book something
hope
in
so.
January. That's the hope. I want to kind of be careful with the whole, I have to be honest, I have to be a little bit careful with the whole COVID surge. Even around here, it's, happening to everybody. I feel like left and right. I'm not to bring the house down, but to be real. So we're just trying to be a little bit more careful about it. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah.
So all we can do is take the best precautions we can, but we have a choice not to,
Well,
travel there.
we've got a few Vegas friends saying just rain so far.
What does that say? Oh, it's horrible in Ohio, too. Oh, wow. Snow in Albany, Oregon. I saw footage on the news, by the way. It showed how in Oregon, a tree, fell over on somebody's car.
Yeah, that's common stuff.
That's crazy, and that would be so scary. That would just terrify me. I'm trying to see when this other what's happening Wednesday will go away. It's so frustrating that it's still on there.
Thanks, Jenny
see.
Heartbeat. Appreciate that.
Ooh, Thomas, you're in bed with your booster symptoms. Ooh, I don't envy you. The booster symptom. I mean, anything after that second shot for us was not fun. We were like.
Well, Kenzie's in here. It says it's been super rainy
Kenzie,
here.
hope you're feeling better. I feel like you messaged me, but I wasn't able to be on my phone, so I will message you when I get a second.
That's right, Disney LOL 28. The weather outside is frightful.
It has been raining nonstop where we live.
Well,
today.
I think everywhere there's been weather.
But nonstop, there was no break in it. It was completely.
It's been consistent, yeah.
Consistently, I woke up.
That's why we're going to get 2, 3, 4 feet of snow locally, which is that's impressive for local. That's
It's just crazy though. I've not seen so much since 2005, 2006. It was kind of rainy.
Those were some good years. 2005, we had a lot of snow locally that I remember.
Well, I was talking about the rain.
Well, same thing. It all translates into the same.
Let's see. We need the rain and snow. Cali's been crazy. I know California does need the rain. That's they say there's those comment. Has anybody seen that Office episode with Phyllis when they say, okay, you can always tell when it's gonna rain? There's 5 things Phyllis will say, and she'll say, oh yeah, it's raining cats and dogs out there, and
Yeah.
like they mark it off throughout the day, like yes, like she said it. But there's always like 5 things. By the way, so if you've ever wondered, I know this sounds kind of crazy and random. I'm gonna share it on my Instagram. Groundbreaking here, but if you're caught by weather or whatever, so what we often do is if we don't eat something because there really is just the two of us. As far as like say I make a dish of food and sometimes we just don't get to the leftovers, I freeze them very carefully, meaning I don't just like toss it in something and call it a day. Like I really wrap it up really nicely, put it in the freezer, and so before we left for Mammoth, I made spaghetti and meatballs, and we didn't eat it all. Obviously, we were going to what do you call it? We were going to Mammoth. So you can do it, right? Well, I froze a bunch of spaghetti and meatballs. Well, I was able to heat it up in the crock pot. I added more sauce to the bottom of it, put it on low for like a couple of hours.
It was good.
Dude, wasn't
There's
it
still
amazing?
some left, and I'm gonna nail that when we're done.
Yeah.
Trust me.
But I mean, I just wanted to let you know because I Googled it and people were like, don't do it, it's not good, da da da. Dude, maybe it's extra Rayo sauce, but like.
It's good.
I mean,
way.
I can't believe how good it was. Like.
Spaghetti and meatballs in general. I mean, especially when it's cold out.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
It's comfort food.
Yeah.
Did anybody start their post-holiday diet yet? Out of curiosity, like I started a little bit. Like I started cutting back on like servings of food and sugar, but I'm not like I haven't gone like full bore into it yet
Just
because
been eating
of New
less,
Year's.
I guess, and then I still watch it. I try not to eat as much carby bread type stuff. That
Michelle,
usually gets
no,
me.
good for you. Good for you either way. I mean, I feel like this year.
Thanks, Leo, for that.
I feel like this year a lot of people are focusing more on a healthier 2022.
Yeah.
It seems like that's a pretty big thing. Brittany says I started intermittent fasting again. Okay. Disney
helps.
Mom A says last day is tomorrow. Cindy says I've cut back on the carbs since Christmas. Oma loves Disney. No, not until the year changes. See, I don't get strict into it until the year changes because the way my brain works is I'm like, oh, you know what?
You still have
totally
some
fine.
time. You still have time.
It knows. It knows. My brain is like.
Well, Katie's a time opportunist.
Yes.
So she will take if there's like some sort of like, oh, I'm gonna wait till the 1st because it's not here yet.
You can't give me that time and think I'm not gonna.
And then when it gets to be the 1st, she's gonna. February 1st, totally starting. I just need this transitionary month to get me into that. That'll be the next.
Because it's not fun, but it needs to be done. Tyler, thank you for the 10. I totally see how Disneyland looks very quaint and more of a homey feel compared to Magic Kingdom. It's more of a vacation destination with vintage Disneyland elements from your videos. That's such a great observation, Tyler. So true.
I would agree on that. Yeah, that's a one way to explain it for sure.
It definitely feels that way, and I mean it does a little bit more to us because it is our home park that we're in.
Yeah.
Twice a week or so. But I see what you're saying, that even, we've heard that from other guests that have come and traveled there, and they're like, listen, like, we're really feeling like it's more like quaint and homey vibe, even if we're not from, Disneyland per se. But, and that's why you can see how we can love and go to both, and you just can't really compare them. It's like, it's so hard to compare. But if I were to say, which one's a better vacation destination for us? Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I mean, that aspect of it is pretty amazing. Being full-time in it, in a sense, in the what everybody calls the Disney bubble. If you're really into it, it's a great place to go because it's the evolvement, I always say, of Disneyland. Like what they learned from Disneyland, in the 50s in building that, and what they had to go through up until 71, they applied to Walt Disney World, and there's some innovations there that are, amazing, and so to me, it's like it's hard to compare because of that reason. It's almost like saying, is the the first airplane ever compared to a jet. You know what I mean? It's like you can't compare them because one is an involvement of the other, and they're kind of one and the same. I don't know.
Right. Big Timber Film sends 5. It says, eating salads and water loading, getting on the bike just to get miles in does the trick to get back into pre-holiday shape.
That's a good call, man.
We have to find some bikes. We're kind of in the market right now. We've been looking around, trying to find some. Kind of difficult because we can't decide which one to get.
Well,
we're talking about we kind of figured it out now today, I think.
Yeah.
So
we did. We're just we're looking around.
It took a bit. It took a bit. Oh, my sock! I forgot to take them off. Well, my socks sometimes when I get a little warm and I'm finally cozy, I don't want my socks on anymore. Okay, goodbye socks. See you down there. Let's see here. What did somebody I didn't see her name, but they said I had to give away my last Costco scone today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's so sad.
That's not cool.
Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh. I spin every day and not dieting till after New Year. There you go. See, that's kind of what I'm doing, whereas you're doing subtle changes and then you go get into it once the first of the year starts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just to
and that makes me feel better, personally. Yeah. Kenzie says 5. I'm so glad you're doing better, Kenzie. I had a crazy past few days. I went from almost dying, and I was watching your live at ER, and now I'm here. Miss and love you guys both. Well, it sounds like what you did is you took all the good precautions. You did everything you could. How would you have known there was walnuts in the, you did everything you could, and thank goodness you had your EpiPen, and we're just glad that you're okay. That was
scary stuff.
Very scary to read, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Tyler says, being from Florida, that's what I see. Walt Disney World is my home park. Yep, see, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Hey, Peter. Long time no talk.
What up?
Thank you. You guys inspired me to clean out my garage corner by corner. Just start, as Spencer suggested, in order to work out. Dude, good for you. That's amazing.
Sorry, Peter. Sorry.
I mean, but still good for you.
No, I know. It's a good thing. I'm kidding.
Healthy New Year. I love it. Jeremy, thank you for the 5. Spencer, Katie, when it rains heavily, does it feel like hot soup or chili type of evening? We're soup people.
Yeah.
I love chili. I make chili con Katie. It's delicious.
It's very good. Yeah.
But we're soup people. We eat soup even in the summer.
Yeah.
It's just so delicious. Francisco says, have you guys seen Spider-Man yet? We haven't. We were supposed to today, but it didn't happen, sadly. Let's see. Mike, thank you for the 5. Another Nobu opens in Vegas at Paris in March. I talked to my GM friend, and it's all set up. Dude.
It's on then. All right.
We are there. Okay,
Good
and that's
call,
in
dude.
March. Okay, we probably will be...
I'm not
Probably
sure when
April then it would be.
Yeah, because we're not.
Next time.
Yeah.
We're in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness Kenzie is back and better. I love that. Thank you guys for all the sweet words to her. I need to lose weight before we go to Disney next year in September because it's a long plane flight from Australia.
Ooh.
How long is that flight? Out of curiosity.
That's got to be if it's direct, it's got to be 16 hours or something, right?
Dude,
It's got to be gnarly.
Why? So is Florida one of the farthest? I know there's a lot, but Florida.
I don't know which direction they
Australia.
fly if they come across the United States.
13 hours. Oh,
13.
So it's a lot. It's kind of like when we have to go to. Someday we're gonna have to go to Germany, so it's gonna be a long flight.
Because I know going to Europe from Northern Europe from LA is 10 hours because you go over the top, over Canada, Greenland, and then down.
I don't want to be on a plane that long. But I can kind of understand it. Oh, Melbourne to LAX is 15 hours. Ouch. Ow. That hurts me, you guys.
Melbourne to LAX is 15.
Hey, Abel, congratulations. I just got hired at Galaxy's Edge.
Wow.
Hey, you're going to be a resident of Batu, Blackspire Outpost.
Rising Moons.
I have to say something really cute that happened. My friend and I were in Galaxy's Edge, I don't know, sometime over the last couple of, weeks. And we were standing there, and this really, just this charming gentleman walks up, and we're standing there at the Blue Milk stand, and he goes. He had the cutest little like British accent, and it was adorable. He goes, "Has anyone here seen? Does anybody know where Galaxy's Edge is?" And we're like,
Oh, that's
"You're
funny.
in Galaxy's Edge. Welcome!" Like, oh my gosh. He's like, "No, Galaxy's Edge, the ride." And we're like,
Oh, that's
we're
funny.
like, "No, there's Smuggler's Run," and then it was like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So we're like, and then there's Rise of the Resistance. It's not happening right now because it closes early. And he's like, "So there's one ride in Galaxy's Edge," and we're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "And it was the video game one," and he's like, I thought that Galaxy's Edge was the rides.
that's
Like, and
funny.
is it a roller coaster? He was just so adorable, though. Like,
Yeah.
it was just the sweetest, like, conversation we all had. And he was like, "I can't say I'm impressed with all of this."
He didn't know what to do with it.
Well, because he's like, it's closed down and the park's not closed. Like, if you were...
Right. It doesn't make any sense.
If you were like... He made us all think, like, us and the cast members, where we're like, I guess you're kind of right, that is a little odd. If I
Yeah.
traveled here from so far, but it was cute. Let's see. Is there anything to do on New Year's Eve at Disneyland that's only for that day? So, yes, something that we are going to be doing is a Plaza Inn dining package. So, I think it's like $125 for each adult.
Yeah.
But that includes, like, kind of reserved viewing for the fireworks, which is cool. But the bad part is, I'm reading that it's fantasy in the sky. Yeah. It's called a firework show because it's very underwhelming. But it's New Year's,
It's weird that they're doing that one for New Year's.
Yeah. Very weird. Very weird. Because it's probably because it's so easy to just be like, "Bap, bap, 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 bap," done. Spencer's not sunburned, he just gets red.
Is that the one that they do for 4th of July? Also? It's a kind of
No,
patriotic.
4th of July has a 4th of
They
July
have their
show.
own, right? Yeah.
It's literally, it's like, da, 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 da. It's like 5 minutes. It's really not like a great show.
They should just bring back, what's the one that they're going to bring back in next year?
You mean Disneyland Forever?
Disneyland Forever. That's the 60th.
I can't even talk
that's the
about
60th
that.
one, right?
I'm gonna start hyperventilating. I'm literally gonna like.
That's got the attractions in it too, like the one that I like. It's just different.
No, it doesn't really have attractions in it.
It doesn't?
Disneyland Forever is like.
That's the 60th one.
Yeah, but it doesn't really have like attractions in
Yeah,
it.
see, I like the attraction
Like,
one.
The other one.
Remember Dreams Come True. 'Cause
That
it's got-
is like they say is like the e-ticket because it's all a bunch of attractions, but Disneyland Forever is better because it has more like feels and more Walt and more like.
No, I know. I just like
I like how I'm saying like it's better and it's like known fact.
well, that's your opinion. I like Remember because of the attractions. I feel like it fits the park perfectly because it's like you can go and experience what they're most of it. I mean, there was
Well, they throw vintage in there.
there's vintage in there, which is awesome. Like
It's got some-
magnification.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I
got
love that.
it's got
It's like little inside jokes to me. Like
There
it's,
you go.
It's really cool.
but Disneyland Forever is more sentimental.
Yeah, I
Definitely.
agree.
Like oh gosh, I can't even. I'm gonna like.
Well, because there's Walt in it, and
Back to your question, by the way. So, normally you can do Skyline Lounge. They would have like Crazy Mickey if you watched our 2018.
Unhinged Mickey,
Yeah,
dude.
we were like it. I think that was like you, me, and Adam. Like we.
Brian was there.
Oh yeah, but we never laughed so hard.
Yeah,
That night, like, we didn't even get fireworks. They canceled them because of the winds at high elevations.
Yeah.
But, like, I'd say the three of us, we laughed so hard that night. We were dying. We could not stop
Oh.
laughing. It was so funny. We need a soup video. Okay, I have some on my Instagram, but maybe that'll be the next, like, cooking one for January. We'll do that. Thank you. Charlie got me these. He got me and Spencer some. Look at there's a Bumble. He got us some.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yeah, Pixar Charlie got these for us. So it was a really nice little thing. Did you guys hear about Knott's Berry Farm rumored Giga Coaster? I don't even know what that is. I know
I
nothing.
did hear something about that. Yeah.
You could have just spoke another language to me, and that's how much I didn't understand that. That's something I would check out Dylan's channel for, Theme Park Obsession,
Yeah.
and you will get all those answers. I love the shirt, Spence. The colors bring nostalgia to my life. I got the mini one, and you got the Mickey one.
Correct.
Very good shirts. I feel like 2021 was Disneyland Light, and 2022 will be Disney Light Plus. I'm still waiting for Disneyland to get back to its real normal. I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I think in life in general, a lot of us are kind of hoping that that'll happen in general. Just because, this whole pandemic is still not technically over. I did hear a really cool story today that was on the news that said that scientists are working. They found something in the alpha variant, like the original, like OG Rona, that something about how it can help fight and make this an endemic. So that's pretty cool. I don't know too much about it, but
I like the endemic. Is that it?
yeah, that's what
Makes
it
sense.
would be. Yeah, because it would be
over.
the end of it.
Yeah.
I need to go back to our channel and see if the other live stream went away. It went the way. Hopefully it's gone forever. Dumb thing. I can't believe that happened. Here it is. Delete. Goodbye.
It was literally, it popped up and was like, hey, we're live, and then just
Yeah,
boom,
you
gone.
sang for a second. I think I said, welcome to blah, blah, and then it was like,
Yeah.
gone. Katie and Spencer, where is that restaurant that you go to in Space? Space 220. It's in Epcot.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. The food was great.
Or technically Oga's Cantina.
Yeah, but I
That's
think they
in
were.
space.
It is, but I think they were talking about the one where you actually go up.
Can I have the circle pillow? I would love it for my lumbar.
It's more like a string cheese pillow.
String
Tube pillow.
or chocolate. Terry Todd says, hi, Katie and Spencer, catching my first ever live from Australia. Ooh, Jan says, Katie, French onion, broccoli and cheese soup.
French onion.
That is really difficult because
They're
they're
both
both
really good.
so good.
I'm saying French onion.
And that's coming from you who's like a cheeseaholic.
Well, they both have cheese in them. It's just how do you want your cheese in a nice crispy top, kind of, or like a cook, you know what I mean? Or do you want it as the actual soup? Because, as you know, broccoli cheddar, like the soup itself is like cheesy.
I'm
I
gonna
kind of like that
say...
topper on the French onion.
Okay, I'm gonna say French onion. Everybody's sending prayers to Rose, and I don't see her original comment. Let me see. Watch out.
It was close to the bottom there. I think I saw it.
I didn't see it. Oh, I can use some prayers right now as I got the results. Oh, you got it. Oh, no. We will definitely pray for you. That is very scary. Hopefully what they're saying is this next variant like blows in and then blows out. I don't know for sure. That's what they were saying. I hope they're right because I noticed I got my my Rona anxiety flared up again, like where I can't catch my breath. And it's not even just me, it's just it puts me on edge. So not that I'm afraid for myself, but I'm just everybody. The world is a collective whole. I hate that it's out there. I just wish the Rona would just never come back.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll ever start selling the top keys again at Disney?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I feel like until that little lawsuit thing gets done and settled,
it's hard to predict their moves nowadays because of the moves that they've made. For me, anyways, it's like
things are really.
It's hard to say what they would do. Are they gonna hold firm and just keep it around? Are they gonna make changes? Are they gonna add another tier?
Yeah.
It's so
It's
hard to figure out what they're gonna do. I mean. Maybe I don't know. Because if you think about that they held the sales of them, what does that mean?
Wait, so the Believe Key and the Dream are, the first top two are out, correct?
I think so. They stopped selling them. So I don't know what that means. Is that because they capped out a number or I don't know. It's hard to say what motivated that, you know what I mean?
Or they could have done it to drive demand. because like, I've heard that Disney often will like let stuff sell out, and then help drive demand.
That's possible. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what the motivation would be to.
Yeah, there is a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Somebody sued for $5 million.
Yeah.
Because they were like, dude, I
They
bought.
felt misled or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, there was 3 different like, what do you call it? Not like charges or allegations or I don't know, something like that. What's your favorite sandwich at Earl of Sandwich? We like a lot of them.
I had the holiday turkey yesterday, which was
have it now.
Amazing.
Have it while you can. I like the French dip.
What else is good there?
Oh, Christina, you're right. Liz's grandma, her nana passed, and I sent her a text this morning, and they were close. I feel terrible.
Yeah, that's never easy.
But that's what friends are for. We're here in case she needs anything, So, prayers for her, big time. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Hi, Tatum.
Hey, Tatum.
I feel like everyone's getting it now, and virtually all are doing okay, thankfully. Hopefully this indicates a more endemic, closer to the typical flu. Let's hope.
It would seem, right?
We're hoping so. We're just, I think, always trying to stay positive, and, you have to be cautious and be careful, but just, the positivity is a good thing to have. I think it definitely it's helping me a little bit. Twice baked potatoes or potato pancakes. Ooh, I love them both.
Twice baked.
But potato pancakes, again, my grandma used to make.
Cheese burnt top.
Yeah.
Always a winner with me.
Yeah.
So somebody's saying something about Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta being closed. I'm like, no.
Forever?
Probably not forever. There's no way.
I hope that's not just a rumor. We have to be very careful with Disneyland rumors lately. They are like flying.
Yeah.
Like they're out of control lately. The clickbait, holy moly.
At least there's been no word about my margarita stand. That would be an issue. I'd have to
that would be awful.
Be like, I would need to go out there, and we're going to have a little meeting out there. Figure some stuff out.
Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day. We are, thank you. I hope you are as well. Hey Spence, do you know what job it is at Disney where the cast members walk in front of the parades and have headphones and mics and stuff?
I don't specifically know, but I do know that there was one time that I worked over there.
Maybe it's a parade coordinator.
It could be. I don't know the actual titles, but they have their own like stage managers for performances and things like that.
My friend Braxton is one of them, so if you ever see him, he's mostly in DCA, but yell, "Hey Braxton," because he is just the sweetest. I love him.
Jeremy sends 5 and says, Katie, would you add bread or some sort of croutons to the soup?
I like adding croutons. I don't prefer the bread in the soup. I don't like it. I'll eat it, trust me, but I do not prefer the bread in French onion soup. Whether it is, I just don't do it. I would add some croutons, a few of them underneath the cheese layer. That's what I've done. Yeah. I've never made the French onion soup for you. I realize.
Well.
If anybody has a good recipe, send it, and maybe we can make it together. That'd be cool. Fun. Because I have one, but it was good, but obviously not great enough that I haven't made it.
Yeah. But I like the idea of you getting someone's recipe and then trying to make it.
That's it's cool. Fun. Oh, Braxton is the best. He was my lead for the DCA parade. I love Braxton. He's such a sweetheart, such a doll. Disney has made me mad about passes, so I've stopped going to Disneyland for now, and I've started going to Knott's and got a pass. I mean, hey, good for you doing what makes you happy. I get that. Can you do a Disney Day makeup tutorial? Yeah, I would have to do a, what do you call it? Probably have to do a live, because I don't really know how to film one very well. It would look so bad. Let's do a cook-along vlog. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think it could definitely happen. Katie, I've been loving your recipe videos. One of my favorites is French onion soup. Would you make a video making it? Yeah, I feel like we should do it together.
That's a good idea.
Together
forever.
Yeah, you probably have. Oh, what? What happened? Sorry. Are you guys visiting any new theme parks this year? We're not really big on theme parks, but so there's nothing in the plan specifically, but I I don't know.
Just Disney stuff probably.
Yeah, but as far as new parks go, that was the question.
No, probably not. I mean, we don't have any plans to. Not that we won't, but we just don't have any plans to as of yet.
Yeah, we're just not big on like theme parks. So,
Like as a generic, right? I mean, we like Disney and we like going to. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't say like we seek out like other theme parks to go to. Kenzie, I wore my Blab sweatshirt to the hospital. Aw. I hope that made you feel better, like comforted, knowing
Protected you.
Yes. Might be hard to do a live for French Onion. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as it was coming out of my mouth. I was like,
takes a long time to get the onions caramelized.
yeah.
Somebody said so.
It does.
Yeah.
You have to like be patient, but we yak. We can yak for a few hours, dude.
Any solving plans? Not hard plans, but we talk about it.
We tried to go.
Tim, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited for the return of Phantasmic or World of Color?
Or more Phantasmic.
Yeah, she's all about Phantasmic.
Phantasmic, I watched it on our TV the other night and just... It was a bawling mess. I can't even handle how much I love Phantasmic. Like, Phantasmic is my childhood. It is like, it is just everything wonderful. Maybe prep it first. Yeah, that's an idea. Jenna says, need more surf videos. Summer will be here soon. I know, it's going to be here before we know it. Like, we're going to blink, and it's going to be summer.
Yeah.
So, therefore, we got to get in shape. Fatties. Sup? Fatty McFatterson.
Well,
Fatty 1, Fatty 2, Fatty 1, Fatty 2, Fatty 2, Fatty 1.
Yeah. Tatum's wearing her Blab long sleeve t-shirt.
Aww.
Every Wednesday for What's Happening Wednesday.
Oh, Tatum. That's so sweet. Did you both grow up in Malibu? No. I'm an OC girl through and through. I didn't
grow up living in Malibu, but I grew up surfing in Malibu. I didn't live there until later.
I saw Phantasmic the first year it came out, and I was beside myself. Same. There's like, I don't know what it is about Phantasmic, but it is so Fatty 3 here. We always say that that's kind of a joke about us. Like, we're not being mean to each other.
No.
Trust me.
No.
We're like, we'll get dressed and we're like, hey, fatty. How about a hearty chicken noodle? I have a couple of chicken noodles I do. So
I had chicken noodle yesterday at
at Earl of Sandwich.
Earl of Sandwich.
Did you both ever do VIP experience in Disneyland before? Not in Disneyland. We have not.
We did it at Disney World.
We know how to do Disneyland pretty well to where it almost feels like a VIP experience.
Yeah.
So I think we've been very lucky, but we haven't done it yet. Someday we'd like to try it just so we can like try it. But more Walt Disney World was like
that was
10 times higher on the bucket list.
Well, that was overwhelming because it was all 4 parks.
And going backstage and history of like a park that we don't know too much about.
Yeah, that was pretty.
With so much property and so much land, you can imagine the stories that we got.
Yeah.
And if you want to check that out, we have a video of the VIP tour at Walt Disney World on our channel. The Farrow family, thank you for the 20. Hi, Katie and Spence. So happy we got to see you at the parks for Spencer's birthday. Love the latest video, and we can't wait to see all your adventures at and outside of Disneyland, supporting y'all always. We appreciate that. You guys. We always love when we've seen, we see people in the parks, and they've said, hey, we really liked your video, and it's not like Disneyland, because I know we do a lot of Disney content, and it seems a lot of people watch us for Disney content, and when they watch those videos, it's really nice, because it's like, you gave us a chance, I like to say. Yeah. Hey Spence, have you seen Jonah Hill surfing in the boot? No, because he doesn't surf over there. I can already answer that.
What are you talking about, at the pier? Yeah. Yeah, no.
Have you ever seen inside Club 33, or is Club 33 an urban legend?
No, it's real.
I've been to almost all of them.
It's real.
Definitely real and awesome. You want to know something sad, though? Let me just tell you a little Club 33 story. This is a heartbreaker, so prepare yourself. So we went to the Club 33 in Magic Kingdom, one of the clubs we went to, and had a delicious meal thanks to these. I'm gonna cry if I talk about it, but these amazing people. Not gonna say their names, but I bought a lovely mug, and it had a photo of all 4 parks on it, like sketched on. I think I shared.
Did you break the mug?
I didn't break it. I was washing it, and everything except the Club 33 came off, all the art. So I should have never washed it, but I thought I'd be able to, but I think my water was too hot.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Uh-huh.
I was like waiting to hear what happened. You didn't tell
Dude,
me this.
heartbreaking. Like,
Oh,
I had, because we'll never go back there. Granted, thankfully, we got a couple of other souvenirs, but
Yeah.
I'm a mug gal, and yeah, that was not fun. So, love that. Thank you. Came for the Disney, stayed for the fun. We love having you. Let's see. I have the commemorative book on Club 33 I bought at the restaurant. That is
that's cool.
fantastic. My mouth is dry.
We'll be going to Disneyland New Year's Eve. Do you know if anything special will be happening that night, Claudia? They have DJs usually parked in different lands.
Yeah, they have one by Small World,
One in the hub,
one over on like Hollywood,
Tomorrowland.
backlot area. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. Let's see here. How much do mugs at Disneyland cost? The cheapest is usually like $13 or $15.99, and they range all the way up to like $28.99. Will you be staying at resorts in March at Walt Disney World or Airbnb? No, I think we're not going to be staying at resorts on property anymore. We kind of had our, I mean, unless something comes along, but like we're probably.
We did a lot of them.
Yeah,
I mean, relatively speaking,
we did a lot.
We were doing like, sometimes 4 per trip.
Mm-hmm.
DVC, insane, awesome. We did videos on all those.
Yeah, our incredible friends. Oh
man.
Jeez, we got very, very lucky.
Yeah, we did.
Very lucky. Your guys' dinner the other night looked awesome. How was it? It was so good. If you're talking about what we had on the pier, the Malibu Pier in Newport, or are you talking about at home?
Malibu Farm at Newport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
Favorite parade at Disneyland? Paint the Night.
Main Street Electrical Parade. The original Paint the Night.
We are not restocked on merchandise yet. We sold out, but we're working on getting new stuff.
We are.
We're trying so hard. The homemade live stream. Yeah, it was delicious. It was so good. Let's see. In-N-Out Burger or Culver's? If you have.
I haven't had Culver's.
What is that?
Sounds like a burger place, but yeah, we've had a lot of In-N-Out. We love that place.
What Culver's? Tell me what it's like. No, is it just like burgers, like classic burgers? Tell me more about it, and where is it?
Yeah, where is it first and foremost?
I want some more.
I guarantee you, it's a good burger place if it's being compared to In-N-Out. So.
Do you think Bippity Boppity Boutique will come back? I hope so. I think. My guess is probably sometime in late 2023, if I had to take a guess. Spencer, favorite song in Main Street Electrical Parade? I think the whole, probably
Just
the Baroque.
What is it called?
Right?
Baroque, yeah.
Culver's Custard. Oh. They have custard? What?
Dang.
I love custard.
Culver's here in Texas.
Better burger, delicious. Burgers and custard. So it's just that simple and delicious. I love that. You're looking forward to the next cooking segment? You guys, I love that you care about the cooking stuff. That is so incredible.
Do we like Whataburger? I don't think we've had a Whataburger before.
Never.
I know of that place, and I don't know that I've had it. I feel like possibly on location.
Is that the one that's in Texas that's really popular?
Yeah, it's like kind of like got a diagonal logo that says Whataburger.
I've never even seen the logo. I've
Yeah,
heard of it.
I feel like we've driven through there on location before when I was doing shows out, out of state, but I can't confirm that.
Culver's has butter burgers? What? What is a butter burger?
You sound way too into that.
I just can't even imagine what that is. Like, are you saying that, like, you put... Oh, wait, where's... we're on my phone. Give me your phone here. I need to... We're going to do a little recon.
Just going to research it now.
We're doing some research. You're doing... See, you're into it. Oh my gosh, they have cheese curds.
Oh boy.
You dip them in ranch. What? Had both. In-N-Out, no question. In-N-Out is pretty good. My pajama pants are the Bumble and Rudolph. Isn't he cute? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
So it's a
They're from Pixar, Charlie.
It's a Texas burger chain, so that makes sense.
Oh, hey.
They have all different kinds.
Search what a... Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I was looking up the butter burger.
I want to know what that is. Excuse me. I'm so sleepy. I've been up since...
Because they've got a secret menu.
Well, like In-N-Out does?
Kind of, yeah.
Hey. Oh, the cooking made you inspired to add some spinach to your meal yesterday. I love that. Spinach, you can add it to anything. I add a cup of spinach at least to every meal I make every day. Whether it's we're eating a salad, we're having pasta. Today we had, we only had two things today. We had a little bit of leftover spaghetti and breakfast burritos earlier in the day. Long pause. Katie, are we boring you? I knew it was coming.
Thank you.
Should have known it was coming. Should have known. There's Culver's off Kissimmee. Oh, what? Off Earl Bronson? I know exactly where that is because we went to with Nate and everybody.
Yeah.
We went once with Nate and Adam, and then we went another time with Adam and Bricky, and we all went to Waffle House.
Katie likes Waffle House.
Dude, my phone's up there. I would have showed you the funniest videos I have.
Waffle House is so good.
Dude, Waffle House is good. That's the first time I ever had cheesy grits.
Cheesy grits.
Bro. Cheesy grits are amazing. Taco Time NW has the best tater tots ever. Okay.
Guys are getting me hungry.
Joe, that's so sweet. The cooking vlogs are really good. They inspire me to cook new recipes. That is fantastic. I love that, especially with us all, like, a lot of people are trying to stay home a little bit more than they normally would. So that's awesome. Oh, Janet, thank you for the 5. Happy holidays. How sweet. Jeremy, thank you for the 5. Spencer, Katie, have you done some outdoor barbecuing when you moved into your new place? No, we don't even have an outdoor barbecue.
Yeah.
We don't even own one, do we?
No. I mean, we have our little trap, like our camping one, but unless we got rid of it, I'm not sure if we got rid of it or not.
Oh, wow. Dang, I don't even know. Let's see here. Burp. Okay. Apple Pan in LA has the best food.
I've heard a lot about Apple Pan.
Never been there.
Yeah, it's been there a long time in downtown.
I think Liz told me something about it.
I think it's, yeah, if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Casey was trying to find the plant-based chicken that you vlogged about.
Oh, okay. Go to, is it Daring? Daring Foods online. Sometimes they deliver. If not, you can check Sprouts or Whole Foods sometimes, or Bristol Farms if you have it. What does that say? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Mark says, sends 10. Fun roll scenario. You're on the board of Disney, and it was your call to bring back People Mover to Tomorrowland. The takeaway is that the Matterhorn has to go. Would you do it?
No.
Oh.
It would change. It would change and alter.
No,
it would alter too much in the park because
Yeah.
Matterhorn is such
It's so iconic.
It's so iconic, and I mean, it's just I mean, I
Well, like,
love
have
the
you
People
seen
Mover,
it?
but like, I would trade.
Yeah.
What would you trade though? Let's
For
keep
the
that.
People Mover.
Yeah, for the people, I would trade like Autopia. I would trade the subs. I mean, it was like, yeah, no kidding, I would too.
I would too. Those would
Uh,
go. Yeah.
So maybe those two, but like if it's
What if they said you had to trade both two things for the People Mover? Would you trade both?
yeah, I would.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I wouldn't. Now that doesn't necessarily mean we're losing the lagoon though.
Okay, so you're saying we would keep the lagoon.
The lagoon should stay, aesthetically speaking, especially for the People Mover because the way it cruises over.
Plus the monorail. I like getting off the monorail.
I wish also that they would upgrade Autopia somehow. It would be so cool.
Dude, imagine they were little like Teslas.
Just something. It's not, to me. It's not.
Ed said the same thing. Tesla should sponsor and switch to electric.
They should, and they should upgrade it and make it really cool and like somehow up the game a little bit. Like they did in the dark rides, how they added like projections and all that stuff. Put like some cool tunnels in there with some cool stuff or something, or I don't know, like.
Tim Noel says, trade Buzz Lightyear for People Mover.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, 100%.
Jenna says, I would trade Pizza Planet. Okay, that's
I would.
far.
I would too. But
I am not in a relationship with you.
But
no,
we're not.
no.
But we can't trade food for attraction. It's got to be attraction for attraction.
I mean, thank goodness. You were willing to get rid of Countdown Chicken Fusilli? Are you serious? That is a Disneyland staple.
For you, not
For
everybody
many.
else.
For many. Okay, raise your hand if Countdown Chicken Fusilli, you were a child of the 90s and you grew up eating that and it is now comfort food for you.
Okay.
Raise your hand. Be proud about it. No judgments here. There's probably going to be more judgments if you say anything bad against it. Not gonna lie. Not gonna. Oh, can't handle it. Charlie says, never stepped foot in Pizza Planet. Seems like too much fast food. Listen, it's not all good, but the Countdown Chicken Fusilli, that's another level.
Oh, Francisco says the Butterburger is basically just melted butter on the bread.
Oh.
When they prepare the meat, they use fresh ground beef and smash it down similar to Smash Burger. I have had Smash Burger, and it's excellent.
Never had that.
Ooh, it's good.
I like it.
I also like Fat Burger.
That was
Fat
alright.
Burger's got a lot of
nothing
flavor.
to write home about.
I like the
fat fries.
I do like fat fries, but on the burger they put the relish on there, and I like that.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Thank you. At least I know I'm not alone. You can't say that. Crazy Pink Lady, thank you for the 5. Love y'all. Dreaming and manifesting a trip to Club 33 before I turn 34.
No,
Hey.
yeah.
I had it lined up
Yeah.
for my 33rd, and then coronavirus. She came, and she said, no, Katie, on your 33rd birthday, month or days prior, you're going to lose the best little baby in the world, Binky, and everything's going to be shut down. And you'll be sad.
Oh, the Nutter Butter Shake from Smash Burger.
Never had that. I never liked Nutter Butters, but I'm not a big peanut butter person.
Man, that sounds good.
I haven't had that. I was born 1987. My birthday's January 28th, but it's okay. I'll be 35. 87 over here. Woo woo.
Trade Submarine Voyage for Adventure 3 Inner Space? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Easy. Done.
Easy done.
Where do I sign?
Dude, what if that... Okay, I had this, like, weird thought. Okay, so I feel like we're going to get a Tron coaster eventually. I do.
Okay, that's fair.
I believe Dylan. He was saying they purchased 3. We know where the first 2 are. I think it could happen. I feel like D23 this coming year.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to find that out. But, listen. Here's the theory. We're going to get a Tron coaster, but I also think they're going to go a little bit more vintage. Like a little bit more Yesterland, Tomorrowland. Like, maybe they will bring back, like, Adventures Through Inner Space.
I don't think they're ever going to bring anything back. I wish they would, but I
think
just
it's
don't.
Gonna happen.
They could, that ride you could easily bring back and use.
Dude, it could
you
happen.
could use new technology to, back in the day, it was physical sets. Like,
Where's the room to put it? Good question. So, I think they're going to get rid of Autopia. And maybe maybe not the submarine.
Well,
sorry.
it
whole...
It was where Star Tours is now.
Right. So
how about take Star Tours out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like things are gonna go.
But the only thing I would do, like, here's the thing.
Yeah, the
like,
Innoventions building, but I think that's where Tron's gonna go.
if you're gonna take Star Tours, the only thing that should replace it is its predecessor in a new form. Adventures in Inner Space, but
well, yeah, that's what I'm
modernized.
saying.
And then figure out a way to put Star Tours in Galaxy's Edge or something like that. I mean,
That's what I think.
because all it is those cars. They need a queue, and they put those vehicle things somewhere in a building.
Exactly. Innoventions building, launch bay. It has got to go. We got to get rid of it. Like, it needs to go. And honestly, if you're not going to bring back the People Mover, get rid of that track. Like,
Trinity
it's
says, "I wish they would make
heartbreaking.
Tomorrowland like a mid-century. That'd be so
Dude,
cool."
that's what I'm saying. Like, do it more like, like just something. Dude, Tomorrowland is sad. Who goes into Tomorrowland other than Space Mountain and Star Tours? And I mean, obviously, like Galactic Grill for those salads, they're amazing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going on in Tomorrowland? The subs are down right now, so
it's just too bad because it used to be so awesome.
Yeah.
There was so much to do in Tomorrowland.
it was so awesome.
I mean, you had People Mover, you had the Sky Buckets, you had
Monorail.
subs, Autopia, which you still have, Adventures Through Inner Space, Space Mountain, Circle Vision,
Interventions,
Rocket Jets.
Dude, just listen to all of that we used to have. Mission to Mars, the Starcade.
Starcade. That's like 10 things. Now there's 3.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear, Space Mountain.
You're forgetting the Lagoon.
Oh, okay. Subs, Autopia, and okay. So we got 6 out of 10.
6.
Now because of Autopia and Monorail
Monorail.
But I'm talking,
like specific. Monorail doesn't count because Monorail isn't a specific like
all right.
attraction.
So 5 out of like 10 that they used to have. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree. Space Mountain is the only thing that needs to say, "Dang, that's intense." But I kind of agree with you. I'm only saying no Star Tours right now because I get sick on it. Like, if we don't get Tron Coaster, I would love to see the coaster go through Tomorrowland. I agree. Nemo. What does Test Track compare to in Disneyland? It compares to
Radiator Springs Racers.
Feels a lot like it.
But just, very, like the indoor part of Test Track is the indoor part of Radiator Springs, which ours is way more themed, whereas that one is very just...
Theirs is more thrilling.
Yeah.
Theirs is more thrilling. I prefer, if I had to choose between the two, I couldn't even do. But, like, say I wanted to, like, go on a little bit of a longer attraction, it feels like Test Track is a little longer.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jeremy, thank you for the 5. Spencer, do you think Disney will expand more property on the other side of Interstate 5?
I don't know that they can. It seems like there's a lot over there already, so I don't know how they would do that.
I think they'd have to, like, get rid of the hotels, right?
Well, you've got...
If that's what you're thinking. Wait, the 5s. The 5, yeah, that's hotels. I'm trying to think.
Well...
Yeah. That's, like, hotels, and then... Oh, they have some property back there. I think it's, like, a little bit of parade storage, and then a parking lot.
Yeah. The stuff they're talking about expanding right now that we know of is, like, over by Simba parking lot, by the hotels, and then also the existing Toy Story parking lot. But that's all on this same side of the 5, The other side of Harbor, that's possible. They have a lot of stuff on the other side of Harbor. But
See, that's what I thought we were
It's just not, like, perfectly adjacent. It's, like, a little bit staggered. They would have to figure out how to get you over there without breaking the security bubble, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm curious what Disneyland Forward's going to be like. But I think, again, we're going to hear more about that during D23, the Parks Panel Expo.
That scared me.
I broke the little thing off of it. That's me talking about, we need more stuff at Disneyland.
It's too bad. I mean, wanted to spend and figure out ways to get that park built. He was over his head in a sense of it took a lot to build that place, and so they didn't have any extra money laying around to like purchase more property around there because by the time the place was a success, all the property around it started getting snatched up for the motels and the hotels and everything that he didn't even stand a chance.
Somebody's helped build a Culver's there.
Yeah.
I love the double cheese fatty crew coming in. Let's see. Fresh Bake mentioned they're making plans to expand. Yes. If they bring Tron, you need space for a big show building. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Which, do you think Innoventions or, Launch Bay, as, what do you say, as the kids call it?
Yeah.
Would that be enough space?
I don't know.
Because you also have back behind that we can't see is a little bit of room backstage. I feel like that's just enough.
Yeah, I mean, it might be. I wonder how much space it takes to do something like a Ratatouille, because that to me is like the new dark ride, right? Like, although that's a pretty big space.
You people, who remembers the rooms in Tomorrowland where you can talk? Are you talking about those phone booths? I remember there was phone booths.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely.
Where was that? Am I just imagining things that there was a phone booth?
Was that in Innoventions or?
No, I don't think. I could have sworn there was like some phone booth or like talking thing. Could I be wrong?
They had a lot of cool stuff because it was very much like World's Fair,
No, it's gonna bother me. These days you need a big show building. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Because I'm like, it would be so cool if, and I don't know, the phone booths, somebody said.
Where were they? Were they in Tomorrowland? Dude, imagine having a Beauty and the Beast ride. Oh, it was outside of Circle Vision.
Okay.
See, I'm not crazy. Huh.
Which is Buzz Lightyear, right?
Was it over there?
Yeah, that's the big circular rim. It's still partly there.
Huh. Did you ever go on the Maliboomer? Heck no, I was
No.
way too young.
So what I was saying was, it's too bad that, you know how in Fantasyland, those rides are relatively short, but they're great. And they don't take up a ton of space, with the exception of like maybe Alice seems like takes up a bigger footprint. But something like Snow White or even Peter Pan, those show buildings are relatively small.
Yeah, that's true.
But
if you think about it.
But I don't know that they even want to go that direction because of whatever reason. But it would be cool if we just had more of those type of things, and they're short and sweet, and that's just what they are. I don't know if maybe it's just that they're not getting their bang for their buck.
It would be cool to see like a Frozen attraction. I think somebody wrote.
Right. Exactly,
like
that type of thing,
ride.
or something cool but smaller scale. Like I said, like a Peter Pan, like a Mr. Toad's, like those.
That they
size.
need a show building, but it's not like a massive,
Because I know they would have trackless technology now. They would use that. They would use screens.
Right.
Kind of like they did Snow White. Like just expand on that idea of like existing props, but like using projection and some screens to.
Because they definitely have to. Like I have to say, Snow White is incredible. Like who here agrees? Snow White is freaking incredible. Oh yeah, Tangled boat ride, that scene with all the lanterns, or just a Tangled dark ride, dude.
Right. Those types of things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on. I would love that. A Tangled ride? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That'd be incredible. Sorry, I'm from Disneyland. We were first time here at Walt Disney World. Well, enjoy. I read the word agree and then thought the word enjoy. Engroy made no sense. I remember when Carousel of Progress was there before Interventions, and there used to be Journey in the Center of the Earth in Tomorrowland. I love those attractions. So crazy. I'm seeing a lot of Dutch Brothers Coffee.
Coco dark ride. I've always said that. Who was that, Katrina? I've always said Coco as a dark ride because of the colors. Would be so cool.
And a lot of people love that movie. I feel like a lot of people connected to that movie because even if culturally it's not your culture, I think just like the family
the
aspect
idea,
of it and that love and family and like the squabbles and whatnot. I think it really resonated with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I feel like that ride would be really cool. That would be a cool attraction to have, or even just like a Coco like stage show. Cause like look what they do for like, it's over there at the Plaza de Familia. That little show, like expand on that. Like
Yeah.
I know we're getting like the Lion King one over by Magical Map, and then something else. But I would love to see a Coco show, or something Coco, if not
Yeah.
a dark ride.
Yeah, they really should. I know.
Yes, we do have to keep Mr. Toad at all costs.
Yeah, that shouldn't go anywhere. I wasn't saying to replace any of those.
No.
I do remember the giant eyes staring at you in Adventures Through Inner Space, Tim. That was, I believed it. I thought, the whole thing, I thought we shrunk down. I really did.
I never got to ride it. Because when did it go away again? I was
80, I don't know how long it took to make Star Tours, but like 85, 86, somewhere in there. And Star Tours was 87, I believe.
Yeah. I was born in 87. So
but it was there for a long time,
Yeah.
I mean, it had physical sets, like when you were, there was a point where you were in some snowflakes or whatever, and so they had these giant, like, they had made them out of foam or something, but they were giant snowflakes, like, that you could see in this big room, and people were reaching out and grabbing
because it was a crystal.
A crystal or something like that, yeah.
Wow.
So it was very cool.
Love that. Izzy says it's her birthday today. I'm 39.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday. The Big Eye ride. I forgot about that ride. Up would be cool.
Up would be cool, yeah.
Duh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
I remember the Aladdin show in Adventureland. Oh, yeah, at the Oasis over there. Oh. Do you think they're going to add to the Star Wars land over to Galaxy's Edge? I feel like they have the opportunity, but I feel if I were to take a wild guess, I feel like they're going to work on Tomorrowland and some other stuff before they add to what they already see as successful over there.
Yeah.
So, just my guess. Christina sends 5. Totally coming in late. Happy New Year. Love you guys.
Better late than never. You're
Better
here.
late than never. You're here. I remember eating at Tahitian Terrace. I wish I could have done that. That would have been awesome. Somebody said, I want to retheme the Matterhorn. No! Does anybody know if they're going to open up Disneyland dog kennels anytime soon? Probably not.
I don't know.
The way things are happening at Disneyland, it's like, Imagine Soarin' got an up overlay.
That'd be
Ooh,
cool.
this is wild. I feel like this is like the most imaginative. This is like a, what do you call it? Like imagination live stream.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have to call it pretty close. I think we're getting close to, we're heading into the late hours. I still got stuff to do.
Do you guys recall the Country Bears at Disneyland? Yes. I honestly feel they could have done better with Pooh. I wish they just would have made Winnie the Pooh a little bit longer. That's all I can say. I think
it does feel very short.
I feel like it's a great dark ride, but it's if you think about it, it's only like that one room really. It's like it's a couple of rooms. You go into the first room.
Most dark rides are though.
Yeah, I guess so. It just feels a little bit short. Like I wish it would have gone a little bit further because. If you think about the Country Bear Jamboree, that seemed like it was a bigger space than what is there, but I guess that was where it was. I remember it being there.
Well, yeah, because we had that pre-show building and then the show building. No, that seems about right.
I guess it's about right.
But I do wish Winnie the Pooh was a bit longer.
Yeah, because I do like it. I wish there was like an outside element to it, and then goes inside or comes back outside at the end, or you know what I mean, like.
Well, especially because we have the trees and stuff.
You know how like Alice in Wonderland goes outside at one point, or it starts outside and then goes in?
You're saying you wish Winnie the Pooh did that.
I guess it starts outside and goes in, but yeah, I wish there was maybe somewhere inside that you came outside for a second, or there was like I don't know. I just wish there was more to it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are going to wrap this up. This has been probably the most fun, cozy hangout ever.
Yeah.
I really have enjoyed it thoroughly. But we got stuff to get done. We have some editing to finish.
I gotta eat the rest of that spaghetti, by the way.
So we thank you guys for coming in here and joining. I know it was pretty late, but I know a couple people said they got kind of sick. So we want to wish all of our well wishes, sending love and prayers to, I know Allie wasn't feeling too good, and I know Liz, her Nana passed away, so we want to send all of our love and prayers that way. We had a couple of birthdays. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's a great birthday month.
And, just sending all our love to you guys. Rob, thank you for the 25. Sending
Thanks,
love
Rob.
and Happy New Year vibes to you from Austin, Texas.
Dude.
We'll figure out how to send you Whataburger. We're going to get a...
Is that the Rob that we met? It looks like Rob that we met. I don't know if we met you, Rob. You look familiar. Anyways, thank you for that. And,
It does, huh?
yeah.
We're going to try to get to Texas. I promise. We'll get there. One of these days.
Yeah.
We will. But this was fun, though. It really was a good, relaxed... I don't know. I felt like it was very, imagination, hang out.
Yeah, it was.
Chill.
Yeah.
I really liked it. So, thank you guys for participating and coming in. We so appreciate it. We love you guys. Thank you for everybody. By the way, we had so many new Patreon members sign up.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining and becoming a Patreon. We appreciate that. We're so happy to have you here, and we're done already. That was a very fast What's Happening Wednesday. How did it go that quickly?
I don't know. It just did. It went fast.
It did. Flew by.
But make sure to hit that thumbs up on the way out, you guys. It helps us out.
And don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, take a second after we're done, and I want you to subscribe. If you want to become a Patreon member, I don't have my phone, so I can't put the link, but you can put the in the description box of every video. You can go in there and it'll show you how to become a Patreon member. There's a little link right there. The clear backpack I got from World of Disney.
World of Disney.
Go find World of Disney, Tim.
All right, y'all. Boom. Laptop's closed. We will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for another vlog tomorrow. If I can turn this off. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.